The future is coming. Mission Control, this is Synonyms. Introducing.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Launching what everyone was waiting for. Welcome to the super powerful Synonyms planet. We will arrive to the super powerful Synonyms planet to learn so much. In this wonderful planet, you'll learn so much about synonyms that you'll want to come back. But what are synonyms? Synonyms are one kind of lexical relations just like antonyms, but those are far away in the Antonym Mountains planet. So let's go back to synonyms. Hill says that sameness of meaning does not mean total sameness, but close similarity. For example, take a look at these pairs from American English and British English. Candy, sweets, chips, crisps, diaper, nappy, gasoline, petrol. This can be synonyms if we're trying to find the equivalent of an American English word in the British English, but not the best choice if we are just trying to enrich our text. So let's look at another example. If I say, my mom was happy, so my heart was joyful, sounds better than my mom was happy, so my heart happy. But Kevin, are you there? Remember, we need to get to the super powerful synonyms planet. Hurry up.
But how do we know which synonym is the correct one? Well, we found the first group of categories in which synonyms can be grouped: exact synonyms, near synonyms, and intensity synonyms. I'm going to talk about each one. First, let's talk about exact synonyms. These are words that have almost identical meanings and can usually be used interchangeably without changing the sentence. For example, the words begin and start mean the same thing. You can say the class will begin at 8 a.m. or the class will start at 8 a.m. and the meaning stays the same. Now, let's move on to near synonyms. These are words that have similar meanings but they are not exactly the same. The correct choice depends more on the context than just the definition. For example, the words big and large have similar meanings, but we usually say big mistake instead of large mistake because big is more commonly used in that expression. Finally, we have intensity synonyms. These are words that express the same general idea but at different levels of strength. For example, happy and ecstatic both describe positive emotion, but ecstatic is much stronger than happy. We can all agree that ecstatic feels more intense than happy, which shows that depending on how strong we want the message to be, that's the word we need to choose.
Thank you, Kevin. This information has been really helpful. I have another group of categories that I would like to discuss as well. Context-dependent synonyms, formal and informal synonyms, and emotional synonyms. Context-dependent synonyms means that not all synonyms can be used in every context. Let's compare reach and arrive. If we want to find a synonym for get in the sentence, the weather for today will get to 90 degrees, we could think of reach and arrive, but it depends on what we're talking about. We can use reach to reach an arm, a leg, or a certain temperature. But arrive is for a visitor, a police, the spring, or a guest. So in this case, the correct answer is reach. In this next example, to be able to refers to an ability or a circumstance. whereas capable of focuses on an inherent capacity that not necessarily can happen, like she is capable of not studying for the test, but I know she won't do it. Then we have formal and informal synonyms. Look at this sentence. My father purchased a large automobile. We say that it virtually has the same meaning as my father bought a big car. But look at the first one is a lot more formal than the second one. So we have to make sure that we understand the difference between formality and informality. The same happens with comprehend and understand or laboratory and toilet. The first ones are more formal and the others are for daily use. As for the emotional element of synonyms, it depends on the intention of the person and their perspective. For example, when a person talks about a house, it normally doesn't have an emotional meaning, but a home is related to family. Also, strong and powerful, these two synonyms cause different impact in people. In this example, the word calm is associated to emotional states or behavior. In other words, it has to do with what the person is in a specific moment. Peaceful, on the other hand, describes external settings or shows absence of conflict. And finally, when we use soothing, we are mentioning the effects that comfort and relief provide.
In conclusion, we have arrived safely and sound back to Earth. It's time to summarize our journey so we don't forget. Synonyms are semantic elements that we can include in our backpack for space traveling, either for writing and for speaking. If we use them correctly, we will be communicating in a much more effective and better way.
Remember, we must always consider context, intensity, culture differences, levels of formality, and emotions to make sure our decision is the best regarding synonyms. Thank you for writing and learning with us. We will see you next time.